Hi everyone, welcome back. I'm Carson with Studio McKay, and in this video we are looking at what's in my camera backpack and 3 tips for packing like a minimalist. Alright, so over the last several years I've gone through hundreds of backpacks. Okay, maybe not hundreds, more like dozens, but you get the idea. I am very picky when it comes to choosing a camera backpack. I have a few requirements. It needs to be comfortable, it needs to be durable, it needs to be high quality, and it needs to have easy access to the items that I use every day. It also needs to be stylish without calling attention to itself. So no camera logos or big camera brands, since that's kind of just an advertisement saying, hey, steal this backpack. So the backpack that I use is the Bag Smart camera backpack. I found this on Amazon for around 60 bucks. And this thing is held up very well. It's very durable. It's got thick straps right here, and it's also got a really good laptop compartment that you cannot access unless you take the backpack off. So I'm not worried about anyone stealing my laptop or anything like that. It's also got this great side pocket access for your camera or anything else that you use regularly. And then you can access the camera compartment from this front pocket here. And it's got a little slot where you can actually lock the zippers closed. And then in this top compartment, we can open it up with the magnet lock, and then it's just got this drawstring in here where you can fit anything in here, you know, headphones or anything else you might need. There's also a zippered pocket in there as well. So I love this backpack. It's been very comfortable, it's been durable, the padding is nice and thick, and it is big enough to carry all of my gear without actually being too big, without looking too bulky or too heavy. And there's no brand name logos on it. They do have their logo right here on the bottom, but it's not that easy to see and it's kind of hard to read, so it's not gonna call attention to itself. This backpack has served me very well. I've been using it for the last several months and it's held up really, really well. I've been kind of rough with it and the shoulder straps are still holding on strong. I've never had any issues with any of the straps or zippers, so I can definitely recommend this backpack as a solid option if you're looking for a good camera bag on a budget. You can organize the foam dividers in any way you'd like since they attach with Velcro, and you can also just take them out completely and use it as a normal backpack. So what's the heart of my camera setup? It is the Canon 90D. Sometimes I'll shoot on the 80D. It just depends on what I'm filming and what the project requires. And as far as lenses go, I like to keep 2 lenses with me, the Canon 10-22 and the Tamron 17-50 f2.8. For microphones, I rock a Deity D4 Mini. I also use a Takstar SGC 598. These are pretty budget-friendly microphones and they sound really, really great when you're using a camera with good preamps. And for my mobile editing computer, I use a MacBook Pro. So I can fit everything I need into my backpack. My camera, 2 lenses, laptop, and any other essentials that I'll need. And I even have room to fit a tripod or water bottle on the side. All right, so here are my top 3 tips for packing your camera bag like a minimalist. Tip number 1 is to write out exactly what you need. Maybe write this out on a Post-it note or somewhere on your phone. Just write it out and make sure that you write down exactly what you need and don't look at your gear. Because once we see our gear, we start thinking, oh, I might need this or this. Just write down exactly what you need. Tip number 2, do not pack the just-in-case items. Now you will want to pack extra batteries, extra SD cards, things like that, things that you're going to need, especially if something goes wrong. But if you're thinking, oh, I might need a GoPro or oh, I might need this other little thing, just leave it. If you know you're not gonna need it, don't bring it. It's a lot harder on your back when you have a ton more weight in your bag, and it also weighs you down a little bit just knowing that you have more gear with you. So the less gear you can bring and the less just-in-case items you bring with you, the more efficient you're gonna be since you have less decisions to make. Because decision-making fatigue is a real thing. We wanna make sure that we're focusing our energy on getting the shot and doing exactly what we need, not focusing on all the little pieces of equipment that we brought with us. And tip number 3 is to organize your bag so that you can easily access the items that you use the most. This is why I love the Bag Smart camera backpack, because on the side I can easily open up my bag and access my camera and lens quickly, and I can also stick a microphone there that I can just throw right on top of the camera. Make sure that the things that you use the most frequently are the easiest to access. Also make sure that you take some measures to secure your gear and keep your backpack with you at all times just to avoid theft. All right, thank you guys so much for joining me today. If you have any questions or any tips on how to pack your camera bag like a minimalist, go ahead, leave that in the comments. I'll genuinely be reading, and I will see you guys in the next video.